Ooh, here we go. So, if any of you haven't watched the prologue, as you can see, we are going to start the questing for the Reach. So if you don't want any spoilers, I suggest you go and watch the prologue first for where we've been. But we last left off, so you've been warned. I'm going to carry on now. It's been warned. If you don't want to hear, go watch the prologue first. Got fair enough warning now. We left off having helped our friend, oh god, I forget her name, it's been a little while, but we investigated Rada al-Saran and her bloodlord, her former High Lord, passed it down vampire. I don't fucking know what the word would be. We started off. Sorry, we investigated them because she was concerned that he was bad, and she was always convinced that he was a good guy. So we did that in the last episode. We uncovered the truth behind all of that. I'm not going to say any more on that case. If you guys have watched it and you know the outcome, if you haven't, then you can go and explore it. And then obviously they said that they would get in contact with me. Now they haven't got in contact with me. I just had a little run around just now off camera just to find the quest, but it looks like we start at the very beginning. Pardon the map being explored. I've explained this to the Twitch guys. I haven't done any quests. That's all empty. You know, here. The only thing I've done is boss, delve, and Harrowstorms. That's when I was farming like the Night Hollow and the Alakazam armory stuff. So, and the Markov patterns because they were expensive when they first came out. So, you know, wanted to try and make a bit of money if I could. So no quests have been done. It's just that obviously I've done the Harrowstorms, so I've ended up picking up way shrines. Yes, these sorts of things have come up as well when I've gone and done the treasure maps things. So forgive the fact that the map is explored, but no quests have been done. It looks like but when we come in, I do remember this is the first way shrine that you get just outside of Markov, and this is where we'll start. So again, like, subscribe, all that. Tune in live. I do this live, so I can talk to any of you guys as we go. You know, something to do in between quests when I'm running to different areas. But it's already been 3 minutes for the intro, so I'm just going to get on it because, well, an hour and a half is a long time to sit and commit to a video. So, but you can always pause and watch it later on when you get some time. I just feel bad for you guys when I'm running between quests. I don't want you to miss out on anything. Because things can happen between hand.
Ard-Kadok refuses to see you. Now go, before I gut you.
I've triggered it.
Needs to hear what I have to say,
Sorry.
my friend. It is imperative that we speak.
Is my pet not out? So I triggered the prologue. The dialogue. I knew it was log. I triggered the dialogue, so I wanted to be quieter. But we'll get on it because, yeah. But I want my pet out. Why is my pet not out? This is not on at all. I blame you, Miri. It's your bloody fault. That should be out. Thank you so much. Right, so let's get on it. Oh, hello. Count Verandis, Ravenwatch.
Well, good to see you, my friend. I could use an ally.
This is who was investigating.
The Greyhost has turned his attention upon the Reach, but the local ruler refuses my help. This so-called despot of Markarth thinks walls and centuries will hold back their fury.
The despot of Markarth?
Ard-Kadok. He rules the Reach from Understone Keep in Markarth. I've come to offer my help against the Greyhost, but he has turned me away time and time again. Meanwhile, even here, in the shadow of the city, the Greyhost plots and conspires.
Tell me more about the Greyhost.
It's an alliance of vampires, witches, and werewolves bent on slaughter and destruction. To protect the Reach, I need to learn why the Greyhost has come here, and I need to secure the cooperation of Ard-Kadok. would you be willing to help me?
I'll help you figure out what the Greyhost is planning and get you in to see the Despot of Markarth.
With your help,
Don't know
we
how
may
I have
save
any
the
sway.
Reach yet. While I continue to exert diplomatic pressure, I need you to find information the Ard will consider valuable. Something concerning the rebels that plague his rule, perhaps. Start by talking to the Sentry.
How will information help get us an audience with the Ard Caddock?
Reach folk deal in bargains. They respect strength and skill, and they believe in rewarding favors. If we can bring something important to the Ard while demonstrating these qualities, I think he'll agree to hear us out.
You really want to work with someone called the Despot of Markarth?
If we're to stop the Greyhost and help the Reach, we don't have a choice. At the very least, we need his resources and support. In my time here, I have heard about these rebels, but I'm not sure the extent of their rebellion. See what you can learn.
I'll see what I can learn about the rebels and their rebellion.
Remember, remain respectful but wary when dealing with Reach folk. They don't suffer long speeches, not even short ones. Keep your conversation with the Sentry brief and to the point. Once you find something, meet me in Markarth at Understone Keep.
Well, that will all depend on how many things I've got to click on, because if there's loads of things to click on, then I'm going to be asking loads of questions. So, you know, depends on what Esso's given me. Okay, so why has the Greyhost come to the Reach?
This Greyhost is somehow connected to the army that ravaged the land in the First Era. Like their ancient counterpart, I assume they seek to conquer and destroy. I need to learn more to know for sure. Meanwhile, we must get the Reach to prepare.
But the Reach folk are barbarians, aren't they?
No, of course not. I won't mince words. The Reachmen are a stubborn and unruly people. They resort to violence at the least provocation, but despite the opinion of most civilized Tamriel, they aren't frothing barbarians.
They're not?
The Reach folk possess a distinct culture that you'll see during your time here. They also enjoy the same capacity for virtue and evil as Bretons, Nords, and the other peoples of Tamriel. Animal skins don't make one a barbarian. Actions do.
Okay, so why do you care about this Greyhost and the Reach?
As a noble of Rivenspire, I'm here under the guise of a diplomatic mission. However, as the leader of the Ravenwatch, my real purpose remains to protect mortals from all manner of supernatural threats.
The Ravenwatch?
Brace yourself. The Ravenwatch consists of honorable vampires dedicated to restraining the less desirable
What is wrong with
elements in
you?
our brethren. This mandate
You're
extends
right.
to other
Oh, I forgot to wipe
supernatural
your bum,
threats, of
didn't
which
I?
the Greyhost is certainly one. And yes, I am a vampire.
You are good vampires that kill evil vampires.
We do not kill unless no other option presents itself. We seek to offer our kin a different path, to help them find a way to live alongside mortals without fear or temptation. By words and deeds, if possible. By force, if necessary.
I don't have a problem working with a vampire.
I appreciate the sentiment. The Ravenwatch seeks to build a world where mortals and supernaturals can live together in peace. The Greyhost has a different idea, which is why I've come to stop them. I give you my solemn oath. You can trust me.
Why has the Greyhost come to the Reach?
This Greyhost is somehow connected to the army that
I've
ravaged
already
the land in
asked
the
that.
First Era. Like their ancient
Ignore
counterparts,
this.
I
Sorry,
assume they
I'm not going... Ah, balls. Well, I don't get to read the rest of the dialogue. It's gone. So, sorry, everybody. But right now... No, I can't do that. Don't want to do that while I'm recording. Okay. Sorry about that, people. Didn't want that to happen.
Didn't you hear? You and that fancy bastard aren't welcome here. Get, or I'll make a scarf out of your guts.
The Greyhost has come to the Reach. Count Verandis wants to help stop them.
We know all about the blood drinkers and the beast folk. We were dealing with them just fine before Ard Kadok called us back to Markarth. The witch rebels are a bigger threat, along with outsiders who try to get into our business.
Witch rebels?
Some wilder witch has been stirring up the clans to the east of Markarth, making trouble for Ard Kadok. But we'll have her head on a pike soon enough. Look, if you want to see the Ard, then bring news he doesn't know. Something about the rebels.
Well, that's nothing I haven't heard already. Already aware of that one. Okay. Let's go then. On the path to... I was going to say on the path to glory, but... I don't know at this stage. Glory might be beyond our capabilities. It's across the water. It's up the cliff. I was going to go there and I would have completely wasted my time. Oh, there's a quest up there. Oh, there's a flower. There's a quest here.
Rebels are as bad as the damn vampires.
Hello! Malcor.
Get away from me, you reeker. You think a rich warrior with only one good leg can't cut you? Well, think again.
I just want to know what happened to you. Was it the Greyhost?
The Greyhost? Does it look like I've been bitten or clawed? It was the damn witch rebels. And they can't tell a reach folk from a monster any better than you can. They thought I was one of those invaders. Spirits, take the lot of them.
The witch rebels are hunting the Greyhost?
Aye, like a pack of wild dogs they were. Kept shouting, Arana, Arana, as they bore down on me. I took an arrow in the leg before they listened to me. Before they decided I wasn't an invader. I think Arana spoke to me. I think she was their leader.
Any idea where the rebels came from?
No, like ghosts these rebels are.
Oh.
I plan to return to Markarth and petition the Ard to let me take a war party out to find them. They must be hiding in the eastern foothills. I don't care if they are fighting the Greyhost. They're mine.
Good luck with that. Okay. We'll just have a little look, you never know. Could get some expensive recipes. I've got a dog that's making lots of noise. Oh, it's an inferno stuff that's come up. Okay, right. Ooh, nice little tower over there. Well, didn't really get that quest quite liquidy, so I'm just going to head this way instead. See what we have, see what we find. Ooh, Minotaurs. Minotaur! Rah! Come on, Miri, let's get them down. Ow, what happened there? Haha. We gonna make it from here? No, I think I've gone the wrong way. I thought I'd seen... Oh, just across the rock. There we are. I'm up. I've made it. Oh, shit. Don't want to take his water skin in case that's what he wanted. Okay. Greyhost Intelligence Dispatch. Brothers and sisters, as spies in Markarth report that members of the Witches' Rebellion have infiltrated the city. They gather in homes and street corners, urging their filthy kin to leave the city and join them in the hills to the east. No normal, self-respecting mortal would trade a warm house for a bearskin hovel, but as our Ashen Lord routinely reminds us, the Reach folk are neither normal nor self-respecting. We cannot allow any Reach folk to evacuate the city. Any barbarian found wandering the hills and forests of this God's forsaken land is fair game. Let these rebels fear the woods and flee the night. The sooner they die, the sooner our plans come to fruition. Bound in blood, Pentarch Hortring. Hortring? Yeah. Looks like it. Okay. So we ran around a little mound. No other quests to be seen. No other places of worthy interest either. Come up. Okay, that's fine. Fishing spot, but we're not doing that in the video. Nope, not spending all our time doing that. Okay, so we'll go across this bridge. Oh, it's Markarth, isn't it? Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, it's an interesting little building off to the side here. Ooh. Oh, hello. Just passing by, just curious. Oh, that's
As long as you like. I'm done waiting for Ardcardic to muster the clans.
Are you now? And what do you plan to do about it? Join those rebels? You wouldn't have the first clue about how to find them.
That's where you're wrong. Connell says they're gathering in the eastern foothills.
Well, then your head can wind up on a pike with the rest of them, you damn fool.
okay. Oh, abandoned house. Why did they go in here? I am curious. What on earth? I'm running like a damn fool. Whatever. Obviously just come here to loot. Oh, bookshelf, Beery. Yay! Oh, Scary Tales of Deep Folk, Book 2. Here we go. We found a book. We wouldn't have found that without coming in here. Okay. Decorative scalp. That doesn't sound nice. Okay. Right, so we gathered some information. Nothing in there. It's alright. Let's see. Let's have a little look. I'm getting myself all turned around. I don't recognise the bloody area. Ooh, little sentry towers. A house that you can't go in. Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Where do we... And in. We were here, weren't we? We're here. Oh, we were here. Oh, no, it wasn't the right place for sure, but okay. Oh, it did say go to Understone Keep, didn't it? Oh. Oh, hello.
These weak strangers could face a true reach challenge.
I can take on a true reach challenge.
Look at you, strutting around, thinking you're tough.
I am tough.
Sure, you may have seen a clash or two. Trick yourself into believing you hold a warrior spirit. But could you stand against the true reach challenge?
What kind of challenge do you have in mind?
Don't you have a gut of stone?
I does. I does have a
How's
gut of
it
stone.
brawling with otherworldly beasts sound? Just you against a horde of Oblivion's worst monsters and spirits. Most outsiders would quiver in fear at the thought.
I mean, really? Have you not seen what I've been through? Well, no. Obviously hasn't. I mean, if you guys have watched Blackwood, you know I've been through that. Talking about Oblivion. Do you know of such a place?
I sure do. A cave lies to the south that my clan calls Battishrand Hollows. We hold the Battishrand's rights there. A combat ritual meant to test our warriors' mettle. I challenge you to go there. Prove that you belong in the Reach.
I accept your challenge. How do I get there?
Impressive grits. A shame the rights will definitely kill you. This cart can take you to Battishrand Hollows right away. Otherwise, head south to find the cave entrance. I'll send word ahead to my clanmate Khadgar. Speak to him when you get there.
Tell me more about Vatishon rights.
Our clan uses the rights to determine which of our children shall ascend into adulthood. If they survive the challenge, they come out as full Reach warriors. They carry all the privileges and responsibilities that the clan offers.
That sounds so much like the Trojan, No, not are they Trojans? I What am I on about? Yeah, 300. Spartans. Fucking Trojans. Spartans. Sounds like the Spartans. This is a challenge for children.
Indeed it is. Which means it will be the perfect match for an outsider.
Right. At least we've done a dialogue. I am not doing Veteran Hollows, whatever at this stage. So I am going to abandon this and I'll pick this up at a later date. But you've had the dialogue. As soon as I realised it was for that, I was like, no. But I felt committed to do the dialogue at least with you. Any other quests now? Nothing about? Ooh. Ooh. Used to have a way for sewage to get out. Oh, stables. What kind of horses did I have? A nice armoured bay horse? Looks like it might be a bay. Ooh. Another one. Okay. Fine enough. Is that how you go in? Is that your house in there? Oh. We'll do this later day. We won't do that. We'll just do the questing. We'll get on with it. Okay. Into Markarth. Da -da -da -da. 21 minutes in already. We've done some investigation and that's it. Jeez. I do have to take my time with these things, don't I? Right. Understone Keep. All the way over there, so just follow this pathway. Okie dokie. Ooh, bag vendor, furnishing. Bank. Up here? Yep, up here, okay. Is this it? Oh, Understone Keep. We're here. Okay, talk to Count Verandis, Ravenwatch. Oh, hello.
Yeah, my friend. Was your hunt successful?
Well, considering that they are a little bit squeamish about vampires and stuff, I don't think doing that was probably the best thing to do in front of all these guys. That was a bit stupid.
You couldn't have timed your arrival any better. Our Kadak holds court as we speak. We'll never have a better chance to gain an audience with him. Did your investigation uncover anything we can use? What did you learn?
The rebel leader might be Arana. They're gathering in the Eastern Hills.
Arana? I have heard that name during my time here.
Of course you have.
Learn what these rebels are rebelling against.
Not exactly, but they have spies in the city urging people to flee to the hills.
Flee this city? With a Greyhost prowling the countryside? Well, that's 3 valuable pieces of information. I want you to represent me before Ard Kadak. Explain what you learned and convince him to finally agree to meet with me.
I'll present my findings and try to convince Ard Kadak to meet with you.
Speak with the Ard Sentry. You'll need to convince her to gain an audience with Kadak. I think the information you uncovered about the rebels will be enough to interest the despot of Markarth. But you can never be too certain with Reach folk.
This is all information they could have deemed themselves, but okay. Why don't you come with me to speak with? Why don't you come with me to speak to Ard Kadak?
I'm lucky to have made it this far into the city. Kadak and his entourage have little patience for a noble such as myself, especially a noble from a land they consider to be the home of their enemy. Now, this task is better in your hands.
So what will you be doing while I'm trying to see Ard Kadak?
I shall wait around here and continue to discreetly learn what I can about the Reach and its people.
Okay.
I also want to think about Arana and her rebels. Maybe there's a way to add them to our arsenal. Go. I'll be here when you get back.
Okay. Okay. Fine enough. Hello, Sentry.
You again?
Yes.
You dare to disgrace Understone Keep with your presence, outsider? That takes guts, I'll give you that.
Well, you were the one that
What's
moved
your
away from the
business in
outside.
Lord's Keep?
I bring information from Count Verandis concerning the witch rebels.
Do you now? And you want to share that information with Ard Kadak? You're certainly full of surprises, outsider. All right, I'll allow you to approach the throne, if your courage holds out. Fair warning, the Ard's in a foul temper today.
I understand.
Not yet you don't, but you will. Ard Kadak's as likely to remove your head from your shoulders as listen to you, so talk fast, outsider. And remember, The Ard has no patience for fools or flatterers. Keep that in mind.
I'll just kiss the arse then. Just skip all of it. Hello, Mr. Grumpy Guts. I have word. What do you want? Oh, Lady Belaine. What are you? Don't you look very familiar from all the screenshots and things? I think I've got some dealings with you. Ard, I'm sorry to be right up your face here.
What fool do I have to behead for letting you in here? You're not of the Reach or the clans. You've either got the sense of
I
a
forgot to
goat
do the
or the
volume.
heart of a saber cat, and I'm eager to find out which. Now, speak plainly. What brings you to the despot of Markarth?
I bring information about the witch rebels from Count Verandis Ravenwatch.
The fancy elf, who won't take no for an answer. Yeah, you should have made this offer earlier. News concerning the rebels is a beast worth skinning. Tell me something I don't know, and won't have you fed to my hunting dogs.
They have spies in the city, urging your people to flee to the eastern foothills.
Spies? In my city? Well, that would explain some things, but that and a vague location aren't enough to get me to sit down and drink with a high elf. What else have you got? And remember, my patience is wearing thin.
I think the leader of the witch rebels is named Arana.
Arana. I know that name. She's a honey-tongued fanatic.
I
who
thought it said
refused to bury her
horny-tongued.
sword
Oh
when
my
I
god.
fought to peace with the Greyhost. She's slippery, eh? But I didn't realize she led the rebels. Sniffing out a Reach witch. That commands respect. For now.
Did you say you made peace with the Greyhost?
Aye. They agreed to spare the city while they look for some ancient relic. Dwarven, I suspect. They can have it. Verandis wants to meet? Then talk to my advisor, Lady Belaine. Track down Arana for her, and I've listened to every word he has to say.
Alright, I'll speak to Lady Belaine. My business with her was sooner than I expected. Now I wanted to check the volume. 54. Turn it up. Right, okay. Lady Belaine. Oh, hang on a minute, hang on. Let me just change my chat. I mean, not that there's any spoilers, but I'm going to change it so I don't see all this rubbish coming up. Oh, they're not logged on. I didn't even see. Oh well.
I couldn't
We're doing
help
this
but
now.
overhear Ard Caddick's voice it carries. Now tell me about the leader of the witch rebels. The name you provided? Arana, I believe you said?
Yes, Ard Caddick asked me to help you find her.
Ah, therein lies the problem. Reach witches are experts at losing themselves in the many caves and copses that decorate the landscape. It's like finding a tooth in a hen's beak. Most witches give deference to the Ard. Arana is a troublemaker.
So Ard Caddick wants you to find her?
Actually, that task falls to you. A favor for a favor, yes. That's how business works here. Locate the rebels, find Arana, and urge her to stop meddling in Markarth's affairs. Do that, and you shall earn a place for you and your count in the Reach.
I'll find Arana.
That look on your face.
What?
I know curiosity when I see it. Very well. I can spare a few more moments
Do I look
before sending
curious?
you off on your task. What does the outsider in Ard Caddick's court wish to know?
You look as out of place in this court as I do.
While I may not have been born and raised in the Reach, I have earned my place as friend and counselor to Ard Caddick. His subjects call me a keep witch. I assure you, this is a term of the utmost respect among the Reach folk.
I like her little bands along her arms. I want some of those things myself. Just have to get collars. Dog collars. How did you wind up at Ard Caddock's side?
A genuine desire for peace brought me here. The Reach finds itself beset from all sides. Orcs, Nords, Bretons, Imperials, they all seek the destruction of the Reach folk. I try to serve as a bridge of sorts.
A bridge?
Yes, a bridge between the Reach and the civilized world. There's simply no reason that the people of Tamriel should go on killing each other. We have an opportunity to build a kinder, better Tamriel. I'm here to help make that future come to pass.
And what's the rebellion all about?
What is any rebellion all about? Malcontents chafing against the established order, stirring up trouble. They're a nuisance, nothing more.
If they're just a nuisance, then why do you want me to find Arana?
It's a matter of timing. Since the arrival of the Greyhost, the land beyond the city walls has become perilous. The Ard urges everyone to take shelter here in Markarth, while Arana calls them away. Her reckless endeavor will get everyone killed.
I thought Ard Caddock said he made peace with the Greyhost.
Peace, yes, of a sort. As long as we stay out of their way, the Greyhost has no quarrel with us. Besides, the walls of Markarth are impregnable. The Reach folk are perfectly safe in here. Now go, find Arana. A favor performed is a favor returned.
Tell me about Ard Caddock.
A history lesson? Very well.
My dog has just done me out.
Caddock is the cousin of the late Emperor Leovic. He was appointed ruler of Markarth and has governed this region ever since.
Right. I thought they said that Emperor Leovic was appointed ruler of Markarth, but maybe it's just because he's a cousin and Caddock had I got myself confused and I thought, Leovic? Markarth? I never heard that being mentioned at all. But okay, hang on. I've heard him called both Ard and the Despot of Markarth. Oh, shit. I clicked goodbye.
That
Hang
look
on
your face.
Okay, good.
History lesson. Ard is an ancient title that translates to King of the Fort. The fort being Markarth and Understone Keep. As for that other epithet, it's a name given to him by enemies and outsiders. He may be cruel at times, but he's no tyrant.
Epithet isn't the other. As for the other epithet, it's a name given to him by enemies and outsiders. Right, okay. Followed now, sorry. Why isn't he just called the King of the Reach?
Reach folk have a saying. Anyone can be a king in the Reach. No one can be a king of the Reach. Few Reach folk will accept a true sovereign. It isn't in their nature. Of course, that makes Caddock's attempts to safeguard this region, complicated.
Huh. Okie dokie then. Everyone can be a king in the Reach, but not everyone can be a king of the Reach. Okay. Fine. Fine. Oh, hello.
Over here, my friend. How went your audience with the Ard?
How went my audience, indeed?
Before you run off, tell me about your audience with Ard Caddock.
Ard Caddock sent me to his advisor, Lady Belaine. They asked me to find the rebel leader, Arana.
Impressive. You accomplished more in mere moments than I've been able to do since I arrived in this savage land. We'll find Arana, see if the witch rebels will join our cause. I will continue my own investigations and meet you back here.
Okay. Let's hope I'm an expert tracker, because if they're experts at hiding their tracks, then I hope I'm very good at discovering them. Oh, okay. We're heading out the town. We are going to ignore these blue arrows.
Someone who looks strong enough to actually help. These
Shush.
outsiders get crazier every day.
Bookshelf. For Miri? Okay, she's not ready. Work for hire marker. Trouble in abundance plagues the people of the Reach. If you count yourself among the bravest and strongest of adventurers and are willing to face untold dangers to accumulate gold and glory, then the Reach folk have a job for you. Seek out Consul Cardia in the city of Markarth for details. Okay. Hello!
Are you here about the notice?
Yeah.
So many new faces in the city, but we could use the help. If you need work and aren't concerned about the risks, then we should talk. As a former Imperial consul, I assure you that this is all above board.
What sort of work are you offering?
Oh, not me. At least not directly. I'm more of an administrator. Have been since the days of the Longhouse Emperors. Luckily,
familiar with that
Arcadic
term.
decided to keep me employed. You want Brolthahon, Gwennifa, and Neldenna. They offer jobs on a daily basis.
Just wondering if I recognise her name or not. Anyway, I want to know more about the kind of work they need accomplished.
Curious and deliberate.
Yep.
Good qualities in an adventurer. Usually means you'll live longer. Alright, what do you want to know?
Tell me more about the jobs Neldina offers.
Did you notice the strange storms sweeping the countryside?
Yes.
They aren't natural. The result of rituals performed by invaders known as the Greyhost.
Yes.
Neldenna seeks help to disrupt the rituals and stop the storms. You'll need a group to deal with this.
Tell me more about the jobs Bralfarhorn offers. Bralfarhorn?
Brolthahon represents the various
Brolthahon.
clans of the Reach and offers
Brolthahon.
jobs that benefit them. These involve acquiring items or gathering components from specific locations. A single adventurer can usually handle these tasks without too much trouble.
Bralfarhorn. Interesting name. Tell me more about the jobs Gwennife offers.
Some terrible
Gwennife?
creatures have recently been spotted in the area. The Reach clans can't deal with them, and the Ard soldiers are busy with the invading forces. So Gwennifa is recruiting
Gwennifa.
adventurers. A group will be needed
Okay.
to end these monsters.
Alright, how do I get one of these jobs?
If you want to work alone, see Brolthahon. Odd tasks, but they pay well. For group work, talk to Gwennifa and Neldenna. Their jobs are dangerous. Bring friends. Here's an advance, to show you that Arcadic personally supports these efforts. Remember,
Thank you.
Brolthahon for jobs you can handle on your own, and Gwennifa or Neldenna for jobs that require groups to deal with. For every task you complete, you'll be paid for your efforts.
What's an Imperial consul doing in the Reach?
Oh, how quickly we forget our history. You do remember that the Longhouse Emperors came from the Reach, don't you? They ruled the Empire for decades, including the Reach. I was sent here as my first assignment. I grew to love the place.
Oh, the Longhouse Emperors came from the Reach. Okay. The Empire's gone. Why are you still here?
Arcadic came to appreciate my administrative skills. When the Empire fell, he requested I stay. Now I maintain records for the job brokers. So few of the Reach folk have the ability to read and write,
Oh,
which makes my service extremely valuable.
that's quite funny actually. But I suppose if they're barbarians, then there might not be any schooling for that. Alright. What is this? Which guild is for you? Oh, it's just that guild thing. No, 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 no. I've already got 5 guilds. Leave me alone. Stupid thing. I believe that should be hidden if you've got 5 guilds already. Oh, hang on a minute. Just realised we've come to the way shrine instead of to the gate. We should probably be going to the gate rather than using the way shrine. Sorry, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. It's just a habit of running in there with the dailies and stuff for quickness. But if we are trying to go through this without having explored the way shrines, I suppose I could have gone to the first way shrine, but it's no different because it's just outside here anyway. So whatever. Come on, let's run, run, run. Move, move, move. Oh, I need to check my... Make sure I don't have the thieving one on. I don't need thieving fenced. Okay, no, we're fine.
None of these weak strangers.
No, I'm not talking to you, Angier. Don't want to go to Veteran Hollows right now. Let's start questing. Follow to the little yellow dot. Yellow, white dot. Can't even get my colours right now. To the white dot. Oh, I saw a storm over here. It's gone now though. Oh, right up here.
Hold there, outsider.
Hello.
These hills belong to the Reach folk, Rover. Turn around and go back the way you came, or I'll have your nose for a trophy.
I'm looking for the witch rebels. I need to speak to them.
Witch rebels, huh? That's just a label applied by the oppressors, don't you think? Look, we have enough trouble with those Greyhost bastards and Carrick's soldiers. We don't need a curious outsider blundering around and getting in our way too.
I'm hunting the Greyhost too. I need to talk to your leader, Arana.
You're a hunter? Truly. Sounds more like Carrick and his keep witch getting up to more mischief. You want to befriend the witch rebels? Then prove it. The Greyhost has set up stockpiles nearby. Find out what they're storing, and then we'll talk.
Alright, I'll investigate the Greyhost stockpiles.
The stockpiles were spotted to the east and south. If you can find out what the Greyhost is using them for, then we'll owe you a favour. And true Reach folk never renege on a favour.
Renege? Oh, that's a new word for me. What do you expect me to find in these Greyhost stockpiles?
If I knew for certain, there'd be no need to have you go and take a look, would there? Probably supplies.
It's got a point. It was a stupid question.
Though what vampires and werewolves need is anyone's guess. Ritual items, things for their harrowcraft. That's what I expect.
What's Harrowcraft?
You've seen those dark storms swirling over the Reach?
I know this.
The Greyhost calls them harrow storms. Their witches conjure them up using harrowcraft. From what we can tell, it requires all sorts of ingredients, fetishes and alchemical mixtures mostly.
Should I destroy these supplies if I find them?
No, bringing us the information is good enough for now. We're going to need a lot more warriors before we make that kind of move against the Greyhost. Damn Carrick for ordering our people into the city. We need to fight, not hide.
I heard them call you witch rebels. Are you a witch?
Are you daft, outsider? Do I look like a witch to you? A true witch has power, hears the spirits, knows the old words, commands animals, things like that. Some use their power to help. Others use it to kill.
Are you daft?
Ice Reach witches
I love
are
it.
particularly evil.
I fought the Ice Reach coven before.
Well, you'll probably have to fight them again. They stalk these hills like old ghosts. They're allied with the Greyhost now, don't you know? Greedy hags, the lot of them. I respect their strength, but their hearts are all twisted inside.
Ard Caddock made peace with the Greyhost. Why are you still fighting?
There may be a peace of sorts inside Markarth, but out here we're outnumbered and fighting for our lives. Nothing unusual in that. We won't let the Greyhost disarray our land, and we won't let Caddock give it away just to avoid a little blood.
Okay.
Off we go. I hope you're watching.
The Greyhost, a history part 1. Okay. Oh, trunk. Witch pike fragment. Okay, runestone. Collect. Okay, we got a witch pike fragment. And to the south. For some reason I doubt it's that close. It's gonna be up here somewhere. Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
You won't find a braver, more trustworthy mercenary than me. But I'm not suicidal. When that cat asked for help, I didn't know she was planning to walk into the Leviathan's maw, so to speak.
What are you talking about?
There's a tough-talking Khajiit from House Ravenwatch.
Oh.
Calls herself a Daro. She's looking for someone to help her with a delicate mission. I was all set to volunteer. For the right price, of course. And she told me the details.
The details?
She wants to enter the old dwarven ruins and find someone named Cathad. But those ruins are crawling with vampires. Boss Trendler's Lothid clan, to be exact. I told her no thank you. I hate to walk away from gold, but I can't spend it if I'm dead.
I might want to help a Deusadaro. Where can I find her?
You want to find a Deusadaro?
Yeah?
You're braver than I am, I'll give you that.
Yep.
Last I saw, she was near that old dwarven tower sticking out of the mountain. They
Okay.
say it's an ancient lift. She plans to use it to reach the lair of the Lothid clan.
What can you tell me about the Lothid clan?
People talk. You hear things.
Okay.
The Lothid are a gang of vampire criminals led by Boss Trendler. They terrorize the locals, charge protection, demand blood tribute, that sort of thing. They use the old ruin as a lair, exactly where Adusa wants to go.
Tell me about a Deusadaro.
What's to tell? I don't really know her. She's connected to some Riven-Spire noble house, Ravenwatch, I think. She put out a call for mercenaries and offered a dung ton of gold. If it involved anything other than the Lothid clan, I'd be all in.
You coward. But anyway,
Tired of walking anyway.
I'm a werewolf. Can't turn me. Besides, I know I'm friendly with the Ravenwatch. I know a couple of them now. Yep. There's a storm brewing over there. Well, a brood rather than a brewing. It's on it's doing it. Oh, Scary Tales of the Jordak, Book 2. Oh, Grey Reliquary. Oh god. Full of ashes? Prepared ashes. Yep. Okay. Well, if you guys have watched Western Skyrim, you know that that's where that's come from. You know what to expect out of those. Right, okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, hang on a minute. Where am I going? Oh, more stockpiles. Okay, I didn't know there were going to be more. There wasn't going to be more.
Nothing but Reach stories, mark my words.
I don't think we're the first to camp here.
I fear no witch.
No, thank you. I don't want to be a part of this. Ah. We're on top of a storm.
This one hates criminals, especially vampire criminals.
Hello, Adusa.
This one requires an extra set of eyes to watch her back, you understand? What say you, Five Claw? Are your eyes sharp? Will you aid Adusadora?
What do you need help with?
The Lothid, a local clan of vampires, terrorizes the countryside from their lair in the ruins below us. This one convinced young Cathad to lead this clan of criminals. Or so I thought. For some reason, he returned to them. This troubles me.
Why is his return to his old clan a problem?
Adusadoro was close to saving a vampire from a life of crime. Why Cathad went back to his clan, I do not know. But I am not ready to give up on him just yet. Will you help me extract Cathad from the Lothid clan, Five Claw?
I'll help you save Cathad.
The
Don't ask me what I
dwarven
said there.
apparatus will take us into the bowels of the mountain, to the Reachwind depths, the ruins that now serve as the lair of the Lothid clan and their leader, Boss Trenlor. Meet Adusa there, Five Claw, and we will find Cathad together.
Why should I help you rescue a vampire?
Because this one asked you to. If that isn't enough, consider that turning one more vampire away from evil helps everyone. And if that doesn't motivate you, then remember the gold. House Ravenwatch pays well. Very well indeed.
And what's House Ravenwatch?
A noble house of Rivenspire, to which I belong. As you can plainly see, this one is also a vampire. It is the sacred mission of the Ravenwatch to help vampires fight their worst urges and stop them from harming mortals.
Why do you care what happens to this Cathard?
This one met Cathad when he first became a vampire. Before he got involved with the Lothid clan. I tried to recruit him then, but his attention was unfocused. Between his newfound abilities and Freylith, he wasn't ready to listen to me.
Freylith?
Another vampire. A friend, or so I thought. She seduced Cathad and led him away. I hadn't seen either of them until I ran into Cathad here in the Reach. We talked. He agreed to leave Lothid and join me. And then suddenly, he came back here.
Tell me more about the Lothid clan.
The Lothid is an ancient clan of vampires. Older even than the Ravenwatch.
Oh, God.
They turned more troublesome in the recent years, ever since Boss Trenlor took charge of the clan. He drives them to perform unspeakable horrors while terrorizing the locals.
Unspeakable horrors?
Oh, must Adusa paint you a picture?
Yes,
Boss
please.
Trenlor has appetites that he forces the clan to satisfy. Murder, torture, extortion. These are some of the clan's crimes. And now, this one hears rumors. Tales of a prison where mortals are kept like cattle.
Well, if we can do it to fucking animals, then they can do it to us. Okay, fine. I'm going to try and do this as hour episodes instead of my hour and a half episodes, everybody. Might not get as much done in each episode, but might make it a bit more comfortable for everyone else. So we've got 10 minutes, well, 8 minutes left on this. Okay. Give and take. We'll do this slightly differently. Means more episodes, for sure, but might make it more comfortable for everyone else involved.
Ready for some teamwork?
You gonna die? Flora and fauna of the Dradak Mountains. Okay. Letter from Sister Glenold? Sisters, these vampiric servants move like overstuffed hens. Slow. Too slow. Our Ashen Lord demands more harrow storms, but what are we to do with bumbling oafs who can barely carry a box of turnips, let alone powerful reagents, or I hate calling it reagents, it's regents, such as grey reliquaries and witch pikes. Come to the gathering circle, just northeast of the Valfroom Barrow. Our friend in Markarth often meets with Greyhost leaders there. Perhaps she can convince the exarchs to provide more suitable workers. Spirits guide you, Sister Glenolde. Glenolde. I'm going to say Glenolde. Because it sounds nicer. Glenolde. Oh, here. Okay. We just happen to be here. Oh, the werewolf! Woo! Oh. What do we sneak through? Kill less. I know we want to kill the Greyhost, but at the end of the day, I can just get straight to the quest. Get on with it. Oh. Oh, this is the barrow. Oh, they've been digging the barrow out. Ooh. They've taken the top off. Oh, there's a book there. Oh, bollocks, I fell down. Never mind. Trunk. Oh, I don't know that one. Whoa, we got a recipe I don't know. Is this... Oh, it's a Solitude one. Is that the last one of Solitude I need to know? I don't know, but either way. Another recipe. Woohoo. Found from questing. I'm looking forward to maybe filling up some holes. Pentarch Hortring. I hate Pentarch Hortring. The witches' rebels continue to frustrate our efforts south and east of the city. Need I remind you that my intrigues in Markarth cannot bear fruit so long as these pugnacious curs run free? Repeated failures rarely go unnoticed, Pentarch. Your messenger delivered the Ashen Lord's summons without incident. A rare but welcome success. I will make my way to Valfume Barrow presently. Perhaps I won't tell our august leader about your recent failures. Yet. Bound by blood. Lady Belaine. Told you there's something funny.
Come, Harrier. Give me your measure.
Hello, Arana.
Tayfern told me about you, Harrier. You wanted to talk? Well, here I am. What will it be? A battle? I haven't turned anyone into a goat recently, but I'm willing to try if you so much as raise your weapon.
You're the leader of the witch rebels?
Why does everyone insist on calling us that? Tayfern, remind me to come up with a better name when time permits. As for later, well, I guide this gathering of rich folk if that's what you're asking. But what about you? Why are you here?
Lady Belaine sent me to find you, but according to this letter, she's working with the Greyhost.
Of course she is. She's a vampire, after all. We tried to slay her twice without much luck. Quick as a spooked hare, that one, and twice as cautious. We'll have her fangs soon enough, though. You can read? What else does that sheet of paper say?
Apparently, she's meeting with the leader of the Greyhost in Valfume Barrow.
The leader? Now that's a worthy bit of news. Bones and birds guide us well, but there's no replacing a cunning hunter. Go to the Barrow, Harrier. Listen in on their meeting. Find out what Belaine and her master are up to, and I'll hear you out.
I thought we were in the Barrow. Oh well. Okay, alright. I'll find out what Lady Belaine and the Greyhost are up to.
The spirits will see you safely to Valthum, Harrier. After that, I suggest stealth and a strong blade.
Your rebellion. Do you plan to overthrow Markarth?
Overthrow Markarth? What in Namira's name would I do with all that dead stone? No, my purpose is clear. I need to help our people by shaking Kadok out of his dream. If that doesn't work, I'll split his skull and let it spill out on its own.
What dream is that?
Kadok's dream of being king. Oh, he has a true heart. In better times, he's a fine leader. But we face a lean season. We're hungry. But instead of filling the larder, he dreams of a golden crown. His foolish pride has brought this upon our people.
He rules Markarth. Shouldn't he be crowned the Reach's king?
Not yet. Not until all the beasts of the woods howl his name. And every day he heeds Belaine is another day he proves me right. The Greyhost has dark plans for Markarth. Kadok's stubbornness will get everyone in that city killed.
Are you really a witch?
I am, and a fine one at that. What? Never met a witch before, Harrier?
Not one quite like you.
I'm sure. We're not all like the blood-sucking Belaine, or my misguided sisters from Icereach, though. Some of us aren't over-enthusiastic malcontents
I
with a
love
penchant
her
for
hat.
violence and destruction.
Awesome.
Not all the time, anyway.
Does your power come from Daedra?
Daedra? Oh, the spirits. The old ones. Yes, I've heard them called that. The world is full of whispers, for those with the patience to hear. Most them bloods are just too busy begging pardons from dead gods to pay attention. Pity.
But you do worship the Daedric princes.
Daedra, spirits, crows. It's all the same. Where you see evil gods, we see teachers. Cruel ones, for certain. But that's the world, right? A stone will kill you if it strikes your head. But lifting the same stone makes us strong.
Tell me about you and your rebels.
What's to tell? I'm a proud woman of their age. A daughter of wind, sweat, and the rich soil. As for my brothers and sisters, they're good rich folk, every last one of them. They mind the spirits and love the land. The real question is, who are you?
Oh, I'm Everclaw.
A fine name, I suppose, for an outsider. But what's in your heart? Most them bloods come to the
assassin.
Reach wheezing under the weight of their purses and writ laws. You, though, I smell the blood of the Reach in you. Not much, but maybe it's enough.
The blood of the Reach?
Aye. Free blood. That's what the Reach is. Freedom. In the Reach, we do as we please. Only way to stop us is to kill us. And we don't die easy. Same goes for you, I'd say.
Well, yeah. As all of you are well aware. Now I'm gonna get this book, as we saw it. Scary Tales of the Daedrak, book 3. The Drawdak. Drawdak, not Daedrak. Drawdak. Drawdak? I don't know. I know of the name. It was a name that came into Blackwood when I was doing Blackwood. Okay, so that is an hour, so I'm going to wind the episode down here, everybody. It's going to seem weird doing an hour, but I'm hoping I can maybe squeeze as much in as I possibly can. It's just to try something a little bit fresh. Well, fresher. It's not completely different to do any others, but hopefully it's shorter for you and there's enough happened in it for you to be entertained even slightly. Check the description down below for the playlist for all the other episodes following and episodes previous, and obviously check the rest of my YouTube channel out for any of the other questing things that you may want to watch, as well as other stuff. I mean, at the moment it's predominantly ESO with questing and trials, etc., but there will be others coming soon if I can find others to do things with, or ideas, etc. But anyway, for now, as you're tuning into ESO, you want to watch ESO, so like, subscribe, you know, the likes help let everyone know that it's a good video and to watch it and stuff like that, and YouTube and stuff like that. And yeah, tune in live for Twitch. My Twitch details will also be in the description down below as well, and I will see you in the next episode.